Greetings, sisters and brothers. This is Professor R.T. Bates, and as you can hear, we're in New York City, the Bronx, and today I'd just like to introduce you to the SHA-Men cave. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, let's back up. Dun 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 dun. The SHA-Men cave. Let's see what's in here. It's dark. Okay, so as you can see, dun, 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 dun. Ain't it beautiful? No, well, actually this is still the first part, the part that I didn't show in the first video when I first got here about a month ago. All this stuff in here has to be organized, and we're gonna have us a garage sale to raise money and all that type of stuff. So a lot of this stuff is going to be going soon, but I at least packed it to the side so we can get into the original Kanna-Bliss bar association. No, original Kanna-Bliss association bar SHA-Men cave, the headquarters and production company. And on the side here, if it don't get blurry on me, SHA-Men is the Shiro Hero Academy graduates. Those are the people who come out of the Shiro Hero Academy and become Shiros and Heroes. And right now, this is the headquarters and the original Kanna-Bliss Association. I'll explain all that in a second. But we believe, or we know, that to be a Shiro or hero in a ancient Egyptian temple, one should know the 42 laws, or the 42 negative confessions, as they say, of Ma'at. And they call them negative confessions because this is the actual way you should say affirmations. Like, not have I despoiled, and not have I committed such and such. And this is where they get your 10 commandments from. Okay, so what's in the SHA-Men cave? Dun, 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 dun. Well, when we first walk in over here, we have our area that we set up for adorations to the ancestors. You know, when I'm doing these tapes, I forget the words, but you know, giving libations and things to the ancestors. It's not ancestor worship. If you want to worship your ancestors, that's a whole nother thing. But we give reverence and respect and remembrance to the ancestors, our grandmothers and mothers and fathers on back to Usar and Uset, the original people. And so over here is our little work or creative space. You know, there's my throne with my scepter, and my partner, my little brother. You'll be meeting him sooner or later. And we have our Taoist wealth thingy hanging over here, you know, because this is the area where we want to create the ideas that are going to create wealth. And you know, I have my little kitchen set up here, and all, you know, have some art sitting around. Now over here we'll have is where we're developing our, where we make our herbal formulas. These are all Chinese herbs. Hong Qi for strengthening the legs. 5 flavor tea for energizing all of the organs. What's the name berries? What's the name of these berries? Dates for the stomach. And one of the most important herbs, even used more than ginseng, is Chinese licorice, gan kao. So we are going to, as I said before in the other video, we're going to be making herbal formulas, tonic herbs, elixirs, etc. And you know, we're going to be putting all that up for sale, you know. So this is where I make my juice and everything over here. And over here, well, this is my little sleeping space. You know, you're not supposed to let everybody see your space. We can just peek in there. Oh, we got some fertility. Hey, don't be looking in my bedroom. But over here we have the workspace. Yay, work! And this is where we're going to be making our things like the pyramid. This is, I'm not going to show it is because this pyramid here is going to be, what you call it, we're going to be able to patent this pyramid. So I'm not going to show on video what this pyramid can do yet until we got that down. So this is where we're going to be doing our work, and you know, we have behind there's all the tools and things to make all kinds of stuff with. And you know, got all kinds of paint and stuff, and you know, got my little workout equipment that I just made. And that's that area. You know, got a little mirror. Hey people, got a little mirror so I could work out in and stuff and all that good stuff. So, and this is, as y'all may have seen already, where I'm doing the videos now. This is the little, I don't know why I always say this little. Our little, yeah, well, it is little. It's a small production area where we can do video production and all that good stuff. So soon I'm going to be inviting videographers with a little better equipment than I have, and people who can put you know, words and graphics on the video. But let's talk about OK Bar, the original Kanna-Bliss Association. Let me see, am I, well, okay. Hey check, sisters and brothers, Professor R.T. Bates, Parinata Kemet, OK Bar. So, OK Bar, and man, my partner and my brother, Kung Fu brother and best friend, Ben Hill Bay, was just here the other night. They stopped by, you know, they didn't know they were coming by, and I didn't even think of getting some video while he's here because he's still like 2 hours away from me. But we're going to get together, and we're building this, you know, this organization, the original Kanna-Bliss Association, or OK Bar. So I just wanted to talk about what that is a little bit. Now, on the spiritual side, on one side, Per Nectar Kemet, the temple church, we're going to be dealing with the cannabis and the hemp. That's our main focus, cannabis and hemp, for many different reasons. But that side of it is basically dealing with the spirituality, how to use the cannabis correct, or not necessarily correctly, but in a spiritual way. And the other side of that is we're going to be making the healing medicines from the cannabis. It's not just about the smoking. That was first because that's what everybody's into. Everybody I know smoke. I don't know too many people here on the West Coast that get into making oils and all that other stuff that we're going to be doing religiously, religious oils, incense, and all that type of thing. So that's that'll be the non-profit side, the church and temple side. We're going to be dealing with oils and incense and religious items dealing with the cannabis and the hemp. Our religious wear and everything, the clothes that we wear for our prayer and different things should be made of hemp. Now, on the other hand, we're going to have the original Kanna-Bliss Association, or OK-Bar, and that's going to be the profit arm of Per Kemet, but it's still going to be a religious or spiritual organization. But on that side of it, we're going to deal with the secular areas of the hemp and the cannabis. Excuse me. So on that side of it, we'll deal with the research, producing products like hand and hair and all kinds of different products out of it. Education. One of the main things we'll be promoting in OK-Bar is the education of our people as far as the real deal behind the economics, especially of cannabis and hemp. You understand? Because part of the problem with African Americans, as far as getting into the legal marijuana and hemp business, is a lot of us have police records and things of that nature. There are especially probably a whole bunch of brothers and sisters in the correction system right now who are just dealing the herb, we call it the holy herb, not weed, and they're probably still in there, even though there are other people now making a lot of money on the cannabis legally now. So what about these people that's in jail? We should be thinking about letting them out. That's a whole nother story. But the people who are out here who have been doing this underground, because the plant could never be made illegal, is from the Most High, not man. So that's a whole nother story. But anyway, we want to educate people on how we as a people can start to profit and produce from these herbs, or from this herb. Is really one herb with two sides. How we can profit from this and legally, you understand, and beyond profit, beyond making money, this is the plant of renown. I should have opened up with the quote from Ezekiel, is that the Most High said, not Jesus or some other prophet, the Most High said, I shall raise up for them a plant of renown, and there shall be no more, it says, they shall be no more consumed. I put in there, consumers, and shall not bear the shame of the heathen anymore. I interpret the shame of the heathen is wearing their stuff, which is almost paramount to nakedness. So what do I mean by that is it also says in that Bible that you're not supposed to be mixing the different things that you wear. So there's a whole thing just behind the clothes that we wear. You understand? We getting into this from the bioelectromagnetic sense, what you call spiritual. You understand? There's science and spirit. So that's what OK-Bar is dealing with too, not just the education of the herb itself, but we're dealing with what it really is. You understand it? As far as you know, the whole spectrum, research, all that, coming up with new products, helping our brothers and sisters get out of prison. You understand? We're going to be raising money to do all these different things. So that was just a quick introduction to the SHA-Men cave, and which is headquarters and a production center. We're going to be making stuff our own stuff. You understand? Introduction, and that's it. Heads up, sisters and brothers. Peace in the midst of adversity. Because we're about to come on some trying times here in America. We are already going through trying times here in America. A lot of you just haven't woken up because it's not on a mass scale yet. But when you look at the videos on YouTube and on Facebook and see your people who look like you getting beat down in the street, getting shot down in the street like it's okay, okay, like it's okay, soul, I'm just gonna keep on partying and buying sneakers and keep living in this system. When I'm telling you, one plant, one piece of land, we have the land, one plant, self-sufficiency, self-help, self-determination. That's all I got to say. Peace in the mind, peace in the heart. Hit that. We're gonna keep on making these videos till I get my 100 people. Yeah, get my 100 people.